Do you remember Campa Cola? That iconic Indian drink that disappeared for decades? Well, it's back. And this time, not just with cola, but with something that could shake the entire bottled water industry. A simple RS5 bottle of water that's challenging giants like Bisleri, Aquafina, and Kinley. But how can a RS5 product compete with brands that ruled India for over 50 years? Let's find out. So, let's talk about ghosts. Not the spooky kind that go bump in the night, but the ones you find in dusty photo albums and your parents' stories. I'm talking about brand ghosts. Remember Campa Cola? For a whole generation of Indians, that name hits like a wave of pure, unfiltered nostalgia. It was the taste of India before the big red and white cans, and the blue ones kicked it out of its own house. For decades, Campa was a relic, a piece of trivia you'd drop to sound cool at a party. Then, in 2023, the ghost came back. But this time it wasn't just about cola. Have you ever wondered if a brand's comeback could be more than just about selling old memories? Reliance, the 800-pound gorilla of Indian business, decided to resurrect Campa. And everyone thought, oh, cute, a retro play. They'll sell some fizzy drinks to Gen X and millennials. We saw the headlines, the old-school logo, and we figured it was a straight nostalgia trip. But giants like Reliance don't do cute. They don't do simple. They play chess on a board the size of the entire country, and the rest of us are trying to figure out the rules. The return wasn't just about bringing back a cola. It was the first move in a much bigger, audacious game. The real story, one that should make legacy brands lose sleep, isn't about cola. It's about water. Plain, simple, unglamorous, H2O. While everyone watched the fizzy drinks, the pop and the fizz, Reliance slipped in the real weapon. A bottle of water. It sounds underwhelming, right? Like bringing a squirt gun to a sword fight. But what if that squirt gun could be refilled infinitely, was available on every street corner, and cost next to nothing? This isn't just about quenching thirst. It's about systematically dismantling a 50-year-old habit, one tiny plastic bottle at a time. The plan is devious in its simplicity. So, the real question, it's not, can Campa Cola compete with Coke and Pepsi? The $10 billion question is, can a 5-rupee bottle of water, backed by the most powerful company in India, dethrone a king? Can it unseat a brand so dominant its name means the product? This is about money, power, and psychology. It's about changing the behavior of a billion people. And it all starts with something you don't think twice about buying. This is the story of how 5 rupees could start a revolution. Before we dive into the deep end, let's get one thing straight. The bottled water market in India is a beast. It's a colossal, multi-billion-dollar industry built on a fundamental need and a deep-seated anxiety about water purity. For millions, a sealed bottle isn't a luxury. It's a guarantee of safety. What you buy on a hot train journey, what you grab before a long meeting, what you hand your kids without a second thought. This market wasn't built overnight. It was pioneered, nurtured, and ultimately conquered by one undisputed monarch, Bisleri. For half a century, Bisleri has been the gold standard, the default setting. The sealed cap, the clear bottle, the iconic green label, a symbol of reliability. Over the decades, they built an empire, reached the tiniest villages, and hammered their name into the public mind. Bisleri became a utility. Meanwhile, what was Campa doing? In the 70s and 80s, Campa Cola was the great Indian taste, a homegrown hero. But in the early 90s, liberalization opened the floodgates. Massive marketing budgets, global star power, aggressive expansion. Campa couldn't compete. It faded, leaving behind nostalgia. 2 parallel stories. One became a verb, ek Bisleri dena. The other, a fallen giant waiting in the wings. The stage was set for a clash of titans, but the battlefield was unexpected. Fast forward to 2023. The Indian market is a gladiator pit of brands. Reliance Retail doesn't just enter markets, it reshapes them. When Reliance acquired Campa, experts shrugged. The logic seemed flawed. The cola market is a notoriously difficult duopoly. Coke, Pepsi, wedge a third player? Even with nostalgia? A fool's errand. But this is Reliance, the company that rewrote telecom with Jio, building a retail empire to rival Amazon, Walmart. Their playbook is consistent. Enter a high-volume category, leverage capital to scale, then obliterate on price. They aim to dominate. Reviving Campa was never just soft drink nostalgia. It was acquiring a trusted brand to launch a full FMCG assault. Phase 1. Campa Cola, Campa Lemon, Campa Orange. Fresh packaging with retro nod. Competitive pricing. Decent noise. Not a game changer. It was the opening act. The feint. While the market analyzed cola sales and nostalgia, Reliance prepared its main offensive. Cola is high margins, fickle loyalty. Water is low margins, high volume, daily necessity. Win water and you get frequency, daily visibility, your brand in a customer's hand every single day. That's the foundation of an empire. So why water? Because water isn't a product, it's a platform. Think of Campa Water as a Trojan horse. Outside, a simple bottle. Inside, the entire future of the Campa brand. Every time a person buys a bottle of Campa Water, Reliance isn't just making a tiny profit. They are conducting a microtransaction of brand building. They are etching the name Campa back into daily life. The goal is normalization. See it daily, it becomes familiar. Familiar becomes trusted. Water is the ultimate high-frequency product. On the way to work, at the gym, for kids' lunchboxes, from street vendors on a sunny day. Make Campa Water ridiculously cheap and unbelievably accessible. On the Kirana shelf, in the petrol pump cooler, in the GeoMart cart. More powerful than any multi-million TV ad. Cola, a treat. Water, a daily ritual. Target the ritual, integrate the brand into routine. Don't make you think, I want a beverage. Make it effortless and automatic. Build from the groundwater up. First, familiarity via water. Then extend under the same umbrella. When Campa pushes colas, juices, other beverages, it's not unknown. It's an extension of a reliable water brand. Water is the key that unlocks the door to the entire beverage category. Let's talk about the price, because this is the nuclear bomb in Reliance's strategy. 5 rupees. Rs 5. It's not just low, it's a psychological threshold. In today's India, what can you even buy for 5 rupees? Maybe a candy, a sachet of shampoo? It's loose change. By pricing a 200 milliliter bottle at Rs 5, Reliance hasn't just undercut the competition, it has changed the decision-making process. The question isn't, which brand should I buy? It's, why wouldn't I buy this? Bisleri 1 liter around Rs 20. 500 milliliters for Rs 10. Aquafina, Kinley. For years, that was the cost of trust. Campa's Rs 5 shatters it. Trying a new brand becomes frictionless. Zero financial risk. The price of a toffee. This low-risk trial is the first step in breaking a lifelong habit. At half the price, the mental barrier evaporates. It encourages impulse buys. For a construction worker, a student, a family on a short trip, the Rs 5 Campa bottle becomes the logical, economical choice. This isn't about one bottle. It's about volume. Reliance can sacrifice per-unit margins for astronomical sales, weaponizing scale. The Rs 5 price isn't a gimmick. It's a declaration of war, prepared to burn cash to acquire market share and a permanent place in your mind. Habits are powerful. In India, few are as ingrained as asking for a Bisleri. Bhaiya, ek Bisleri dena. How do you disrupt a habit? Introduce a powerful trigger. That trigger is the Rs 5 tag. When the shopkeeper replies, Bisleri duska hai, Campa 5 ka, autopilot switches off. Same sealed bottle for half the price. Try once. Water tastes like water. Next time, you remember. After a few repetitions, the new choice becomes its own shortcut. The new habit begins to form. A great product at a great price is useless if nobody can find it. Reliance's terrifying advantage. Distribution. Be everywhere. Make it impossible not to see your product. Reliance Smart, Smart Bazaar, Reliance Fresh, GeoMart. Channels they own and control. They ensure prime shelf space, promotional displays, bundled offers, pushing to millions already in their ecosystem. A guaranteed high-visibility launchpad. Beyond their stores, they digitize Kiranas. GeoMart Partners supplies logistics and payments. Stocking RS5 Campa drives footfall. It's an easy sell. Masterstroke, petrol pumps, high-traffic highways and cities, coolers at the exact moment of need. Combine hypermarkets, kiranas, petrol pumps, overwhelming distribution power. Availability wins. Always there, always visible, always cheap, path of least resistance, the default choice. Let's zoom out. RS5 Water isn't just about unseating Bisleri. The long game, a homegrown FMCG empire to challenge Hindustan Unilever, Nestlé, P&G. Campa leads beverages. Water is the first wave, the battering ram. Base, Campa Water. Middle, Campa Cola, Campa Lemon. Peak, future juices, mixers, iced tea, energy. Each new launch piggybacks on trust and distribution. Cheap water losses equal customer acquisition cost for the future Campa portfolio. It's patient, methodical, well-funded. Campa Cola's future success will owe to millions who trusted the humble bottle first. So here we are, standing at the edge of the water, watching ripples from this tiny RS5 disruption. The question isn't if it will have impact, but how massive. Can RS5 Water truly dethrone a king of 50 years? Habit is powerful. Bisleri's trust runs deep. They won't give up the crown without a fight. Brand loyalty is a powerful moat, dug wide and deep. On the other hand, Reliance's capital, scale, and a long game, a strategic pricing masterclass to attack habit at its root. Risks remain. Quality is non-negotiable. RS5 gets the first date. Only purity and taste build the relationship. Any scare could shatter trust overnight. Ultimately, 1 billion consumers make tiny choices daily. Dusty kirana coolers, bustling petrol pumps, digital carts. Reliance has fired a loud first shot. They've created a trigger, a habit hack, designed to make you pause and reconsider a choice you've made for years. So the next time you're thirsty and reach for your wallet, what will you do? Stick with the habit you know, or try the 5 rupee revolution. Do you remember Campa Cola? Well, it's back, with a RS5 bottle that could change everything. Will you pick up a Campa bottle next time instead of Bisleri? Comment your answer below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more business breakdowns like this. So can RS5 Water really break a 50-year habit? Maybe not overnight, but Reliance has the patience, power, and strategy to make it happen.